Hello there everyone, this is Mark 3 and welcome back to Mindustry, the game where you build to fight the spores, which implies they have some kind of fun history but you don't know what it is, and all that fun stuff. Also, skip. So yeah, I'm just here to harvest resources and get through the level requirements to unlock a later zone. That's all I'm doing here, in case you missed that last time. Because we are back in the basic starting map, of course, so there's very little here of worth, especially in terms of fun and shiny new materials. There just isn't any. So yeah, all we can gather here is copper and lead. So I'm taking advantage of the fact I've got to be here, at least for a couple of waves more, to, you know, gather lead. This time at an accelerated pace, while my turrets have fun in the distance. Good for you, turrets. But I guess this is actually an exercise in like trying to speed runs through a little bit. I mean, I'm expecting a wall to collapse fairly soon. That was about gone. There it goes. I wonder if losing buildings actually counts against your rating. Probably does. So yeah, I probably lost some points for that one. Come at me, Wave 9. Sorry, Wave 10. Come at me, bro. I ain't scared of you. Oh, look, you're dead. Next. Yes. There we go, Wave 11. I think I left this map on after completing Wave 10. So that's probably why I didn't unlock it. Oh well. Not expecting anything too crazy, if I'm honest. In fact, the only crazy I'm expecting is me. Oh, me. Yeah, if you get crazy here, it's going to be me. I am the one going against the majority after all. The definition of normal is that it's the average. So yeah, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. If you're not normal, you're a weirdo. Or something. I don't know. How are my walls doing? Is that all built in? That's all built in. Okay. I'm mining just fine. That's all lead flowing through. Okay, yeah, so nothing else interesting going on. So let's go ahead and get the enemies coming in. That wall is almost dead. Oh yeah, they are actually ramping up. Does this mean that air won't appear until... It means until air won't appear until later, doesn't it? Come on. Come at me, bro. Yeah, man. Look at the weight of fire. Jeez, I do need better walls and things. But for better walls, I need better materials. I also wish I had a power source of some sort on this map, but I don't. Whoa, jeez! Flyers! That was my first time with flyers. They died apparently? I'm not sure. I think my duos were able to shoot them, but I was a bit I was expecting that. Inaccuracy 2 degrees. Yeah, here we go. Targets air. Yes. So a duo can actually hit air targets. So that was my first time seeing a fly. It's like, what's that? Ah! It shocked me out of my complacency. But anyway, I've been here as long as I need to be. So I'm going to launch with like a 3,000 odd copper and almost 1,000 lead. So I'm fine with that. A rank. 9 buildings destroyed, so I lost a bunch of walls and things. But that's okay, because I have unlocked... Oh. Darn it! Apparently I needed wave 20. Not wave 10. Okay, I'm... Okay, so I need to... I goofed. Configure loadout, yeah. Oh, wait, loadout. Best wave 15, configure loadout. Ah. Ah! We can bring in some resources to kickstart. That is nice. Okay, so first things first. Whoops. Second things first. Now I know I need to hit 20. Flat out. So yeah, that's the thing. But at least I now know if I've survived to wave 15 on a map before, I can just go ahead and actually bring in extra materials and things to help me get started. So that is nice. And it'll let me do some stuff pretty quickly. Like, I didn't have to wait and slow down laying in this initial foundations and things as well. Though I have also learned, that said, that I will be actually facing air units a bit. So it would behoove me to get some kind of air defense up. You know? So I need some kind of air defense, at the very least. So I can't be quite as complacent as I was before. I've still got so much copper. I can throw down walls for days. Let's throw down walls for days. Because it sounds like a good idea. If I place them... Actually, I want them to be here, don't I? Yeah, that'll do. 400 resource worth of walls later. Yep, that's going to be the way that's barred, because solicitors are not allowed. There we go. This is going to be the route where the enemy can come through. Yep. And this time I'm going to make sure to establish anti-aircraft nests as well, because I know there's going to be flyers. There we go. Okay. Actually, I should probably have checked what that building was before I scrapped it. It was a 2x2. I just hope it wasn't a power source. If it was, I am going to be very disappointed. Anyway, let's go ahead. Routers. Check. Duos. Check. Source of deathy ouchie stuff. Check. Okay, we are good to go almost. One last step. Connect deathy ouchie stuff to dispensers of deathy ouchie stuff. Check. There we go. Wave, come in. I'm ready for you. I'm so ready for you, I've actually spent all my copper. Oh well. Okay, right, so I should probably explain myself a little bit. What I've done is I've positioned back behind this little lip of land here, so it forces the enemies to come into this area a bit more centrally than before. So it means that more guns will be able to focus on them more rapidly. So more ready application of my firepower is the general idea. And then, by doing it further back here, I can also double layer the walls, which I might need if I'm going to continue at a rapid pace. Though, of course, it does also mean that the waves take slightly longer to actually accomplish, but that can't be helped too much, unfortunately. because they actually have a bit more travel time to actually get into range of my deathy ouchie stuff. I'm probably going to be keep calling those things my deathy ouchie stuff until I forget about it, which I have no idea how long that may or may not be, if I'm honest. So, yeah, I can still hear them firing in the distance though, so that's okay. But yeah, got to remember though, I need to hit wave 20 this time, not wave 10. I just stopped because it said, you have unlocked the thing. I didn't stop to realise that that thing I've unlocked is actually the one that I already have. You know? There we go. Good, you're loading up properly. I need to actually start getting lead supplies in, I suppose. So let's go ahead and get the other drills in. More drills, more drills, more drills for my ills. Once again, this is not going to be perfect by any stretch, but if I want to be faster at the game, I've got to be willing to put up with some inevitable imperfections in my build strategy. Especially since there's the whole fact that every time it is actually a bit temporary now, seeing as I know for a fact I'm going to be leaving and I'll be coming back at another time to revisit this map later if I need anything from it. Which I don't think I will actually, because I don't need anything else from this. Yeah, I literally don't need anything else from this map. Let's strip out the core contingent there and just replace all of them. There we go. It shouldn't be too long. I should actually be done with this by the time we get through this episode. Especially if I can pick up the pace again. I keep getting distracted. La-da-da-da, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. That's all okay. There we go. Okay, so this one needs to be putting through a router, which I will configure to have. Actually, can I afford the? There we go, overflow gate. That's the one I want. Okay, that's just copper and lead. Actually, that's convenient. Right, overflow gates. New piece I unlocked. You will not go to the side unless the one ahead of you is full, and the one ahead of you is the one that's going to feed into the defensive guns. So that should be well and dandy. Do you think this is enough? Probably not. Eh. Yeah, I need more lead. Okay. There we go, that'll add that lead to where I want it to be. Also, I just realised that things were not quite where I wanted them to be. That's okay though. Right, let's see. Routers. Yeah, there we go. First wall's given way. There we go. Just put this in. That should be good. And another router is required there to separate it. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen pretty soon. Ah, Alpha Mech Pad. So it's under that up arrow tab, apparently. Okay. Gonna layer in the second wall just in case. Yep, and skip it. Go! Bring it! Bring it on! Why are you going that way? Oh, it's because I need more walls. Right, luckily the guns can shoot past that. That's good. I made a bit of a whoopsie there. They're only going that way because they think it's easier. Let's dissuade them of that. There you go. How easy do you find that, you buggers? At least all the guns are fully loaded. Jeez. Oh, I think that might have been the aircraft actually. Yeah, all the AA guns have rotated. That was the aircraft. They are all a tiny bit dead. They also didn't go exact where I was expecting them to either, so I get the feeling I should probably go ahead and install some additional guns. Like that. That should be good. Single router in the middle, and then the conveyor can just link straight into it there. That seems good. In fact, let's use another overflow. Overflow there, which means that it'll try to go that way where possible, and then when that's full, it'll then route into here, which will feed these. So this will ensure that all of the things are sorted. This is why I think the overflows are actually a great addition, and I'm glad to see them because they let me prioritize easily. If I say this place must be filled up before you send resources somewhere else, the overflow will let me do that. Let's see what else we've got. We've got a copper line there. Okay. I can hear my guns having a lot of fun. Sorry, my shooty death sticks. There we go. There's the name for them, shooty death sticks. Makes it sound like something magical. Yes, the shooty death sticks are having fun. That said, if they are quote-unquote spores, maybe it's not the best thing that they sound like they're magical or something in nature. Oh geez, look at the weight of firepower. Oh my. Gonna have to replace some walls, I think. Let's tear out all these. Easy. Next. Here comes some air. These flak turrets are so good. Yeah, I think every wave now has enough raw power to focus down a single copper. Yeah, the enemies are getting numerous enough. If I had artillery, I could soften them up a bit more, but the way things are going, I'm going to lose walls no matter what with every wave. So I'm going to have to actually be more active in keeping things going. Which kind of sucks a little bit, but hey. Okay, let's see. Before I get distracted doing the last few waves, let's go ahead and grind out the last of the copper. Sorry, the copper, the lead. This isn't copper. This isn't copper at all. Why do I think this is copper? Because I'm a nut job, that's why. And I know I didn't do that perfectly, but that's fine. There we go. Do I care about the copper line? Not that much, honestly. So that's all done. That's all done. Besides, remember there's a hard limit of like 5k copper that we can bring out, which is why I'm hooking in lead as fast as possible. In fact, we're only at 2k copper. Might as well actually hook in some more. Fine. Sure. Okay. Give me some more of the metal. More metal for me. And in fact, while I'm here, I'll let the next wave go by itself, but there's only one more mining deposit here, which is this one. So yeah, with this, I should be tapping all available resources. Like so. Though the reason I'm willing to let that wave just go is, well, quite simply, just because it was about to happen anyway. So I figured, might as well just let it. But the other reason is that I have to go up there now and replace a wall. Of that I am quite sure. There we go. Okay, that's that. I think that's all resources tapped, actually. Apart from lava. That's overflow. Oh, whoops. There we go. Yes, flow my precious resources. Let's see how the walls. A little bit battered, but not too bad. Ah, more aircraft. Goodbye, aircraft. I love that. I actually like how effective my AA is. At least against these early flyers. That's also something that happens often in these games. It's like sometimes the airwaves are on the same scaling as everything else. Like if you're 5 levels in, the air wave will be basically a wave 5 enemy that flies. But in this game, it's like these early ones. What makes them dangerous is just that they're really, really fast. And so because of the slow shot speed and limited range of the duos, means they can take some damage from the duos, but the duos are not very good against them. But these specialist anti-aircraft things, which use a slightly more precious resource, they actually do a ton of damage. In fact, couldn't I have built them with scrap, actually? Yeah, I could have loaded scrap into it for bigger AoE, slightly less damage, and half the rate of fire. So if I loaded scrap metal into those guns, it would be like a really nasty thing. Well, since we get opportunities to leave every 5, let's stay another 5 just to be sure. There we go. 21 reached. Desert wastes unlocked. Hello, aircraft. Goodbye, aircraft. In fact, how do I gather scrap? Can a mech drill gather... It can. Interesting. So mech drill could get scrap to load straight into these things. Over here. Okay. Yeah, okay. That almost wrecked some of the duos as well, actually. I could make an arc, but what does it need? It needs range, shots, targets, power. Power use. No, I can't do that. Let's get some scrap and just rig it into some of the batteries. New content unlocks, thank you. Sadly, though, scrap, we can't send it up to the... We can't add it to our central resource pool, so... Yeah. Okay, we need a junction, let it through. Let's actually scrap these down. Not for any particular reason, mind. I guess I'm just being paranoid about incoming There. Because I'm actually going to do a double flak battery with scrap ammunition instead of like the original quad. Is that paranoid of me? Maybe a tad, but there's always room for more guns. There's always room for more guns. Oh wait, we're in the middle of a wave. Hello, enemies. Yeah, pew pew. Fear me. Ow. I died instantly. Jeez. They are actually quite dangerous. Luckily, my distraction let my walls survive somewhat, but yeah, I don't think I want to push past this using just the basic copper walls. I need better stuff. At the very least, I need repairers. I need some kind of material which will let me... Stealth aircraft! Oh dear. Yeah. This thing's basic attacks, if you look at it, they really do fly. They are pure kinetic. They depend on where my ship is pointing. So if I'm moving around at all, that makes them wildly inaccurate. That is actually really bad. I need to see if I can find a different weapon to fit to my guy. Yeah, look at this. Also, I think I've not been giving my weapon systems time to reload. My duos are out of ammo. Okay, right. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Launch. Launch. Jeez. Alright, rank SS, 4,000... Almost a full load of lead. But yeah, the game seemed to approve of that one. Nothing new to unlock, unfortunately. Leftover remnants of old structures and units contain trace amounts of many different metals. Graphite, mineralized carbon, used for ammunition and electrical insulation. So yeah, it's actually been adding the bits into my core database as I get access to the resource, as well as the blocks I unlock. Standard light control ship, reasonably fast and light, little offensive capability. Yeah, very limited offensive capability. Where's the Draugr? Draugr mining drones. Units. Here we go. Draugr mining drone. Primitive mining drone, cheap to produce, expendable. Automatically mines copper and lead in the vicinity, delivers mined resources to the closest core. Doesn't say anything about and much of anything, but yeah, it's expendable. All it needs is power to produce it. Okay. What do I need to... Well, I need to gather as much as I can, don't I? What kind of power sources? Much more battery power. Upgraded version of Mender repairs blocks in its vicinity. Optionally uses phase fabric to boost range. And I have no idea what phase fabric is. But silicon... Solar panels. Ah. Small amounts of power from the sun. Okay, so it is possible to get power sources on that first map, depending on what I bring in. But I need to get silicon, metal glass, all sorts of different bits and pieces. I also want to see what... I need a basic attack mech. So it seems to alternate between ship and mech. I'm not sure what applies to what. But a lot of the stuff right now is locked behind silicon, as far as I can tell. So yeah, gather as much of those things as I can. Let's go into the next map and see what it is. So, uncover. Ways so vast, unpredictable, and crisscrossed with derelict sector structures. Coal is present in the region. Burn it for power or synthesize the graphites. Alright. Copper. I can't configure until I hit wave 15, but we've got a fair bit to bring in. Let's have a look around. Ooh, this looks like a very long one. The heck are those? Don't know what those are. Oh wow. It actually opens up a bit. Okay, so are there 2 routes through? No, that's not a landing zone. But this side then must be... Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, so that's where things are. But I'm going to end it there because we are at the half-hour mark. So, this has been I Am Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the show and my wandering around in this... I'm guessing it's a post-apocalyptic world. Something's happened to it. But I am somewhat disappointed by the lack of lore at this point. I'm curious. I am curious. But yeah, thanks for watching, and catch you all some other time.